cousins, bachelor
To
party.
you, it depends on what you're drinking.
And that was the only time I've taken 12 shots. And I think I took more, but I stopped remembering at that point.
Don't we all?
The next day, I wake up, and we like rented a house up on Mount Hood, a cabin. And I woke up handcuffed to a blow-up doll, and I have no idea what happened.
Why?
That's a big bat.
That's a human-sized bat.
I was on a keto diet for a while.
Uh-huh.
I want one. Baby, can I have one? Please, 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 please. I want a bat.
No.
I want a fruit bat.
No.
Can I have a fruit bat?
No.
Please, or a fox bat?
No. No.
To be fucker. What a way to ask nicely.
I mean, I hear bats are good pets. In all honesty,
Shut the fuck up.
The maintenance for them. That's the problem. The maintenance.
No,
they're nice and cuddly. Can't you see?
Go to the
them?
bathroom and brush your teeth.
I have a question. Have you considered
Brush your teeth in the damn bathroom. Go.
have you considered the excrement?
Sonia, you're brushing your teeth. Go to the bathroom to finish brushing. You can shit in one hand and want in the other. See which one fills up faster. Go. Go.
Someone clip that.
3.
Zach, clip it.
I hear you. I don't need 15 people telling me to
You
clip
don't
it.
need
Only
any
one
help.
person can tell me. I
With-
got it.
With all the screaming.
I appreciate you, Zach. I
We
swear
have
I do.
2 dogs. What? We has 2 dogs.
Dude, that was
You
great.
will see something.
Which one? Oh, that one.
Walk in one hand, shit the other, and see which fills up faster.
No. Oh, Jesus. Go to bed!
Sounds like a kid's about to get their
Have y'all
ass
never
handed
heard
to
that
them.
saying?
I heard it before. I heard it before.
We're waiting on Ivan to get out of the damn shower.
Don't yell at me.
I'm yelling at you.
I will throw a chunklet at your head.
I know you will. I will catch it. You already throwing wheat products at me.
I gotta show this to Polo. They look just like crickets, and but they got in the house, and they were everywhere. No, well, I wouldn't say everywhere, but there was like maybe about like 20 of them in the house, and they didn't, and my parents didn't know how to get rid of them. So I looked at ways how to do it. So basically, all you gotta do is you get like a 2-liter bottle or like a water bottle, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Cut,
in the shower!
don't clip that.
Don't click that.
I feel The clip it.
You clipped it.
Nova Bear. So nice of you.
Ivan, hurry up!
We could put something else in there.
The snowball or what?
What?
Kids are awake.
Damn it.
This is also coming from the person that
What
can
are you
stick their whole
doing?
fist in their
No,
mouth.
don't question it. Just don't question it, Bella.
at my cousin's bachelor party. That was the only time I've taken 12 shots. The next day, and I woke up handcuffed to a blow-up doll, and I have no idea what happened. At my cousin's bachelor party. That was the only time I've taken.
Fuck off,
We're good.
virgin.
Audio's
Yeah,
on.
no, fuck you,
Let's
Zach.
start.
Yeah, fuck you, Zach.
Fuck you.
Dude, it's
Fuck
the
all
critical
you
role.
motherfuckers.
It's what I get before the mic starts. Are we live?
Yes.
I never know.
We are.
Fuck it, we're doing
We're
it
good.
live.
Audio's on.
Welcome
Fuck.
back to Dungeons of Hades. Last time, big shit happened. The Indomitable Few came up with what I dare say is a brilliant plan to face off against Viserys Red, the massive, gargantuan, most definitely evil red dragon that has been haunting the central continent of the Commonwealth for a few months now. After finding the ashen remains and rubbles, oh shit, excuse me. God damn it. Of the city of Monatal, they set about to come up with a plan to lure the dragon in, hopefully trap him, hold him, beat the crap out of him, and claim victory as their own. With that said, they came up with the ingenious idea of cursing the draconic curse that afflicts the paladin Lucy, and that would allow her and the dragon to talk to each other, but not give orders to one another. Though, with this said, Scorpirus and Yosef and Diana sat down and writ out a fantastic spell scroll to be cast at a later date. And with that, now you guys go about setting up the battlefield as you would like to see it. As now you have a surefire way of bringing the dragon out of his nest and not breathing fire on you and just pissing off. So with that, for everyone watching at home and everyone joining us, we have prepared our battlefield ever so slightly. We have a key in the top left corner for the levels of cover that can be provided. I guess at this point, I know Draven, myself, and Emo kind of did most of this prep work, but if anybody has any questions, comments, or concern, now is the time to voice that.
What?
No, you know what? That's wrong. Forget everything I just said. Because we began tonight's session with the day before, as you are all bedding down, after beginning the prep work on the battle site, as Thea pulls out her lock to talk to Marcus as everybody prepares to go to sleep.
Since I already slept, would I hear all this?
No, you said you're going back to meditating.
Meditating, but that doesn't mean I'm not paying attention.
I thought we discussed this before too.
We did. Oh god, we beat the shit out of this conversation too.
Talking thieves can't. Boom. Done. You're good.
Talking thieves. That he's got a point actually.
Actually, yeah, no, you got a point there.
I thought you said you can comprehend any language.
No,
I'm
asleep.
No,
The point is that if you speak in thieves' cant, that's a language you and Marcus understand, but everybody present does not understand. So he can hear you, he doesn't know what you're saying.
Is thieves can't verbal or is it only written?
It's
No,
both.
it's both.
Yeah,
It's both. Oh,
But
okay.
essentially, you say the sky is red means how are you doing, and like nobody has the decoder to whatever you're trying to say except for the other person.
All right. So I have to
So-
talk in thieves can't while I'm talking to you, or
Oh God, Jesus fucking Christ! Just
I-
say what you're gonna say. Just say it. You're
Say-
saying, and
I
thieves can't.
speak in thieves can't. Hey Marcus, yo, what up, homie? How you doing? And whatever.
Okay.
And essentially, Scorpirus isn't gonna understand a lick of what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Tamari's gonna say, were you talking so much about the bottom of the ocean? He doesn't
Are you
know. He has
fucking
no
insane?
context.
All right, that's fine.
With that, you pull out the lock. My lips are all sticky from that popsicle, man. That was a horrible idea.
Quit it, Lucas. You're turning me on.
Do you have your cigar ready?
I do have my cigar ready. I can actually speak properly this time now.
Well, I will be talking in Thieves' Cant.
Yay! He fucking learned something. Sorry.
That threw me off.
Fuck.
Everybody calm down. It's okay.
Hey Marcus, how's it going?
Thea, right-handed Theopoly. How are you, kid?
Also, this is something to, I don't know if you'll be able to tell from home, but I am trying to sound like I'm a little bit down. That's also too. So, tone
I'm
of
a
voice.
little bit down.
Yeah, the tone of voice. So, like I kind of said it like I'm feeling kind of bad, so that's why that was intentional. Anyways.
Okay.
Because okay. Anyways. You know, just a little scared and thinking about family.
You're telling me, kid. You got all of us around here in Komar sweating lead shot, if you know what I'm saying. Taking on a dragon, kid, that is some big cojones if I ever seen them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
We're all proud of you. Just remember that.
yeah, it's
Keep
just
that fur away from that fire, you hear?
yeah, I'm staying far away as I can from this dragon as possible.
That's really smart.
But there's just a favor I want to know if you can help with it. If
Sure,
anything
kid.
happens.
What do you need?
Since my parents, they're still alive in Cigar, right? Cigar? No.
Komar.
Kamar. Yeah, Kamar. They're still alive in Kamar. If you don't hear from me in about probably like a week or two, probably assume the worst. Wondering if you could try to find me. Probably burnt, but if the letter is still intact, if you could take a letter to my parents, let them know.
Damn, kid. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I mean, I wouldn't expect you to be otherwise, or else you wouldn't be facing off against a dragon, but you know I'm not good with all this emotion and waterworks.
Yeah, I know you're not. Toughest thief I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's awfully dusty around here right now, Thea. But I would do that for you. You've done all of us at Dwacha a great service. That's something ain't nobody gonna forget anytime soon. But, let's not hope it comes to that, eh?
Yeah, I'm hoping not. I won't either. I have faith in the team I'm in. I'm sure they will do good, but it is a dragon after all.
Also, between you and me, I really hope it doesn't come to that because your mother scares me.
The mother?
Yeah, one tough lady. I see where her daughter gets it from.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be kind of weird, I guess, having Watcha approach them because I don't think I ever told him about it. So it'll be
Hey, that's your business. I haven't said anything, but I've seen them in passing and I've been to their shop.
trying to learn a little bit more about locks. Classic Marsic. But yeah, I'm a little worried, but yeah, I have faith in my team we can do this. But
Got faith in you too over here.
hopefully the payout will be good.
Well, I'm no historian, you know, we have people for that, but, the Dragon's Horde is, let's just say that'll pay all of our retirements from now to the dying days of the sun, kid. So you feel it within your heart to slip a little back to the people in Kumar. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Yep, I will do that. Will do. I do actually have a question. Do you know anything about the mine systems and where they might lead or how they were built or any knowledge of them in the what's this town called again?
The town is Monotal.
Molotov.
Monotal.
Monotol? Right?
Oh my god.
Mono tall.
Mono?
Yeah,
Tall.
Monotol.
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 Oh.
Monotol.
Sorry, I said mono. It's Monotol.
Monotol. Okay. I
There you
think.
go.
Yeah. So do you know anything or anything about Monotol? Actually, not just on the mine system too, but anything.
That
about-
is one old hunk of. Well, this might be in poor taste, but I'm assuming it's a pile of rubble now.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was a pile of rubble before the dragon showed up, let me tell you. But, I don't know if I could find you anything useful in the near future. We, keep everything relevant to the beta colony in the beta colony, you know.
That's true.
Keep it close on hand for good business.
Yeah. I just know that we have thieves branched out around, so didn't know if we had thieves back in the day here when this used to be a actual town, or is burnt to
Yep.
rubble.
I'm sure they'll rebuild it. It was a crossroads place for all the major cities to contribute, going from one place to another. That much I know off the top of my head. Hopefully our boys got out before this dragon decided to show up.
Would I know anything if maybe some thieves didn't? Did I notice anything in the past investigation?
Make a history check.
Okay, I want to try out my real dice. The D. Oh, that one plus 3, 4.
What
You've,
did I fucking tell you, Zach? You shouldn't have rolled it 50 fucking times before fucking playing today.
I didn't roll
Gotta
it
get-
50 times today. Before today.
Hey, it's all good. Unfortunately, you don't know. Most of your operations early on were in Barriar. You don't know much about the operators. The only real operations you know about is what you've helped restored, or at least put in motion in Beta Colony proper. So that's what you know.
Okay, I was talking about more like did a thief, like how Thea doesn't know this, but on buff table, like how Rapier saw the dragon skull. Did I see anything for Dawacha or like anything thieves left?
No.
Jargon
No, you didn't.
or thieves can't start.
That would have been this roll right here.
Okay.
You didn't see it.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't know. I don't think anyone. I wouldn't know if anyone.
That's
in
okay.
this either.
I wouldn't sweat too much on it, Thea. You know how we train people around here. Those kids are smart wherever they are.
That's true. Well, I probably should let you go. Hopefully, if I, like I said, if I don't contact you with about a week after tomorrow, probably assume the word. And you'll know what town I'm in. I literally ask you the. Well,
I'm sure one way or another, it'll all sort out.
yep. Well, good night, Marcus. It was nice
Good night,
hearing you
Thea.
again.
It's been an honor and a pleasure, and I expect to hear from you again, or I'm gonna kill you. You hear?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear. And so, I say goodbye and lock the lock.
Click. As Scorpius, your meditation, the random ass babbling that has been coming out of Thea's mouth finally ceases, and you have no idea what she just said.
I'll keep that noted. The furry's insane.
Technically, wouldn't you also be a furry because you have a tail and horns?
I'm a goddamn devil. What the fuck you talking about?
Anyway, uh, so that portion, you find no, you're on watch, right? You're keeping
Yeah,
watch,
I'm
Thea.
watch.
That's why you called.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check, please. Oh man, I gotta stop sucking at the end of that cigar. It's getting slobbery.
2 plus 6, so 8.
I told you you shouldn't have rolled it as many times as
It
you
was
did.
another nat 1, so I'm still good.
Okay, you rolled a 2.
All
Plus
good.
6.
It's all good. All right. So 8. You look around as I stated to Scorpirius, the silence is deafening. There's no insects, there's no birds, there's no owls. There's no creaking of trees in the wind. There's the wind, the little bit that blows, and it's very chilly. I would say nearing freezing at this point in time in the year. But all the stars of the heavens above are visible to you. There's hardly any clouds in the sky, and it is a very silent night. And your watch goes without incident. Who is taking the third and final watch?
I have no clue
I don't think we
who.
said that. I think it was.
I don't
just...
think you said so. Just any volunteer.
You want me to do it again?
I will.
Okay. Well, at this point, getting your full rest, you come to kind of knowing about the time when the third segment of your guys' shifts, which you've done a few times now. Actually, quite a few times, considering the trip you've had from Beta Colony to here. You sit up. Go ahead and make a perception check, please. My lips are all dry.
Could be right under nature.
Nice. Looking around, as stated before, in dawn's early light, the sky turning that very, very light gray. Not enough to be useful, but enough to at least chase some of the stars from the heavens. Nothing comes to you. You see nothing, you hear nothing. No draconic shadows blacking out whatever starlight remains above. And the morning comes without incident. You all come to consciousness, completing a long rest.
Yay!
And now we come to the part where I say, everybody take a look at the map as you discuss your surroundings over a breakfast.
I guess All right. So, with what I had to work with, and with everybody's help, we got some places that will give us some pretty good cover. What I'm thinking, Lackey, and I grab her hand, and I pull her
Okay.
over to here.
All right.
I'm like, all right, you can get him. You stand here, and you get him to land, and I run over to here. So I run over to where I am, and I'll tell him if you can get him to land here or here, then everybody else can hide and jump them. Yeah. There's a few spots that have like pretty good cover. There's a few that are a little iffy. There's some that only have like barely any. But I like this spot, so I'm gonna go I'll show everybody my spot. And then I was like, all right, everybody find your spot.
Could I go inspect the wall that I'm gonna be next to?
So, if we'll say that the top of the map is north. We'll make that easy. So to the east, the rising sun and this mountain, the volcano that the dragon is supposedly roosting in. To the north, I would say 300 feet away is the curving sphere of the or the curving silhouette of the exterior wall. To the south is the same thing, but luckily being so far east to the city, the wall is only 200 feet away. So as you walk over to the massive stone 20-foot wall.
You mean west?
Yes, west. Thank you.
Beast.
Yeah, and the wall on the east side is very fucking far away. About a mile away. So definitely out of your range. But walking west, it's only 200 feet to the wall. This wall has been here for a very long time. It's easy enough for you to climb up.
Punching her?
Especially being of your tabaxi background.
Okay.
So you can what's your climbing speed again?
20.
20.
How tall is a 20-foot wall? I'll tell you how tall a 20-foot wall is.
But with the
Why that
second
sounds
story,
oddly sexual?
Keep in mind, I am a man of what I like to think is slightly above average intelligence. I think a 20-foot wall, Thea, is about 20 feet tall. Don't take my word for it.
also,
Fucking
I have
dare.
20.
I don't believe you.
I have second story works, which kind of nullifies that one, so I can actually use 30 feet. My total
Okay,
movement
so
speed.
without rolling and using your movement of one action, you can ascend to the top of the wall without incident. Mind you, of the 20-foot wall that's 20 feet tall.
I wonder how tall that wall is.
I don't know. It looks more like 10 feet to me.
So if I climb, so it's sturdy enough to stand and walk on.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the wall's about 5 feet thick at the top. It's got ramparts that kind of hang over, so the walking deck space is is a comfortable 5 feet. I think the wall at the top right underfoot is like only 3 feet thick, but it's enough to comfortably walk around. The ramparts give you half cover, but because you're so small, you can kind of go prone and lay behind it and hide.
I don't know. All those measurements, you might confuse him. He might not know how tall a 20-foot wall is.
Sorry, Thea. You walked yourself into that one cubed. That was fucking funny. Anyway, what else would you like to know about the wall?
So if I'm only 4 foot, I can lay on this, right?
Yes, you can comfortably go prone, and even use the parts between the ramparts because it's kind of that. Yeah, you can use the gaps between the ramparts to kind of shoot through it if you so desire, or you could crouch and use it as a rest.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna pull out. I renamed it. Also with help with emos. So it's called. I'm calling it the Soul Piercer.
Okay. You pull out the bolt action hunting rifle.
And I just
Bolt piercer.
Look down the sight and see and try to map out some points where it would be good for shooting, running, hiding, and still have the view of the center where it's gonna be.
So, because that is a long-eyed dead shot at 200 feet, 200 plus feet through iron sights, but you are no casual when it comes to long-range shooting. You figure that from the spot immediately west of this courtyard that you guys are setting up, you can move 75 feet north or south. And that would keep you within range of the courtyard. So plenty of room to kind of scamper around if you so desire or you feel the need to.
All right, cool.
That gives you about 150 feet of wall to work with. That keeps this courtyard within range.
And insights too, right? So like no obstacles are in the way, like
Yes.
buildings and all, or walls
saying, yeah.
technically.
Well, there's technically no buildings standing. All the walls. There is no wall standing in this city that is higher than 6 feet naturally. You guys have built up a couple to, and even a full cover wall. You might find it best to crouch when the dragon comes. In fact, I think it would be most wise to crouch when the dragon comes.
All right. Is there anything on the wall that if he did per se use his fire breath, I could get behind something?
Yes, the ramparts on top of the wall.
Okay. What about from above if he's flying?
Kind of SOL on that one.
Okay. I guess...
But then again, it's the same story on the ground too. There is no sturdy roof structures to take. You guys are essentially constructing, just walls.
All right. Well, let's hope the movable rod thing helps. Okay. Since we're probably not gonna fight today, I'll head back and help with the setting up of the walls.
Okay. So back in the square, what are you guys coming up with as far as plan? I'm curious to see how you're going to use that immovable rod.
Well, all right. Here's my plan, Lackey. Okay, you're gonna do your weird talking to him. You're gonna
It
get
kind
him.
of gives you like it's an amused look when you say you're gonna do that talking thing.
I mean, you know what I mean.
She nods,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the smile is not chased from her face.
Do you lick him or no?
Shakes her head at you. Now
Oh.
looks very disturbed.
Okay, it works differently every time I've done it. Okay, so, you're gonna get him to land right where I'm at, and then we're gonna all kind of jump out, and these areas will give us enough room that if we need to dodge back, we can, or if we need to move over to like a spot that's a little less taller, and attack him from there, we can. Because my assumption is a dragon might be a big creature.
Can I ask Draco a question? Quick?
Yeah, just ask it.
What do you want, little rat girl?
When he lands, would you want me to take a shot to distract him, and then you guys get the also surprise attack better, so I can get my my sneak attack, and then you guys he'll be looking for where that shot was, and then you guys get the advantage on your attacks?
Well, the only thing I'm worried about with that is I won't really know when to attack him. What I would assume is Lackey's going to have to give you some sort of signal to shoot. And I think...
So, as I imagine this scene from Lucy's perspective, this whole conversation has been happening over the course of breakfast. So while...
Perfect.
So, because it... As tradition, any hard day's work requires a good breakfast, especially a day where death is imminent. So, some bacon has been brought out, some scrambled eggs, some baked potatoes or what have you, or some hashed potatoes. Could you make that? Sure you can. I've made that on a camp stove.
Yeah.
And so she's kind of like, with a bowl in one hand, kind of fork feeding this to herself while you and everybody else is having this discussion. And so when you said, you need to give us a signal, she kind of crouches down and like gestures to her spear.
Do I need to like translate for her?
Lucy, or I'm sorry, the good
I
doctor.
mean, I can read her lips.
Right, you can read her lips, and she kind of like her hands occupied, knowing that you can, looks at you, Yosef, and says, "I'll attack."
Oh, and then I look over at Drake and say, she says she'll attack the dragon as the signal.
Thank you. Okay. So if you attack, as you're rushing in to attack, that will be
My signal to shoot.
that will be the signal for you to shoot. And will we be able to hear it?
You'll be able to hear my shot. I'm only
Yeah,
200 feet away.
You've heard the hunting rifle, and it is a far cry from the odd cobbled together black powders of the time. It is a perfect singular, or producing a perfect singular flame front within the combustion chamber, makes a single report that is heard for miles. In fact, when Yosef and Thea accidentally blew a hole in the side of the Great Turtle, the whole dock heard that one, and someone thought it was a cannon out at sea that went off.
Okay. So once we hear the fire, then we will attack.
Can I ask Lucy something?
Yeah, go. She's standing right next to you.
I don't know. I keep fucking saying that. I'm so sorry. I'm done.
Hanging out with Cube too much.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Lucy. Lucy, before you decide to go gun ho and as one would say, fuck the dragon up, can you try to lure the dragon under a particular trap?
Gives you a quizzical look and gestures around to the barren wasteland where there is no object taller than 6 feet.
Yes.
And asks you, how are you going to put a strap? And Diana picks up on this and says, that would be rather tricky. I do believe the hardest part will be someone will have to mount the beast to use the rod, if that is still the plan, yes?
Yosef is gonna pull you know those shady people that like wear trench coats and have like shit on them and all that stuff.
The basic character, okay.
But he's gonna basically like open it like.
It's your icon. Look at your
Yeah, I
fucking
know!
picture. What are you wearing?
But it's a traveler's cloak. Fuck off. But
Okay,
he's just
whatever.
like
Anyway.
open up his traveler's cloak and see all the black powder perfectly put like in like basically dynamite sticks.
Sure.
And he's basically saying that he wants to like create like a essentially a big hole in I'm gonna like point it like right there. So like if for say the dragon lands there, try to get the dragon under it, and him able to like put out like throw a firebolt at it and light it and blow it up under the dragon.
So you want to make like a Philippine firecracker strip?
No. I want to basically put all the explosives that we have, except for the hand grenade things, bury them, except for like a pot where we can actually like blow it up.
Oh, okay. So you want to dig a hole about?
But I want to make an IED.
Yeah, I was gonna say we want to make an IED. Okay. Yeah, that could be something you guys could do over the course of the day. But I don't think that she could, or any of you, unless you had like some rope you wanted to try and throw over it. But that means that instead of fighting, you would have to be holding the rope, trying to hold the dragon down.
All I want to do, or want her to do, is to basically get the dragon there, and then I will like fire a firebolt and try to light the thing.
Okay.
And I believe it will blow up after I light it on fucking fire.
After explaining your plan to her, she agrees that that shouldn't be too hard because he's probably going to land just right there.
Well, yeah, and just the plan is, try to get him there for sure if possible.
So
Okay.
And if the backup plan, or I mean the original plan, I can try, keyword here, try to keep the dragon occupied in the same place for a small amount of time, and that's all I guarantee, until the immovable rod is placed in his fucking stomach.
So, does that mean is my cue to fire still when Lucy runs, or is it gonna be now in the explosion?
I would say probably whenever she attacks the dragon.
So I would say since this is something Yosef is going to have to watch anyway.
Yeah, I'm like watching.
You're gonna
Lucy.
have to be, as soon as the dragon lands and whatever happens. You're gonna have to have at least a slit. You're gonna have to have your head hanging out or something to keep an eye on the fuse and Lucy. So when you see her move, firebolt. And then
Oh, I have a
essentially,
question.
it
real
really
quick.
doesn't matter what Thea's waiting for at that point because
yeah.
a lot of shit's gonna happen real quick.
I have a question about dragons, real quick.
Sure.
Dragons have like blind sight of up to 60 feet. Does that mean they can see through walls?
Ooh.
I don't really know what blind sight.
Blind sight would require the dragon to be on the ground to begin with.
Well, that's
So the moment the dragon is on the ground, they will know where we are if we are moving. If we are completely still, they won't.
That is it like.
Think of it as Toph's vision from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I don't. That's true sight.
That would not be true sight. That would be
That is true
blind sight. But
Hold
no.
on. We need to.
Half
Some.
But blind sight means they can see invisible people, and if there's anything affecting their vision.
That's true sight. Blind sight is something that doesn't rely on sight.
Okay, so if there,
blind sight's like echolocation.
No. Blind sight means to what I remember, if there's something magically affecting their sight, they can see through it. Like there's an illusion,
that is
or
as well,
like blindness and deafness, they can see through it.
Blind sight, basically, if their vision doesn't rely on actual sight itself. True sight allows you to see everything. What you're trying to say is true sight. Think of blind sight as similar to tremor sense, to my knowledge.
I'm trying to look it up right now.
Blind sight. A creature with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight. With a specific radius, creatures without eyes, such as oozes, and creatures with echolocation,
Oozes.
like I said,
Jesus
echolocation are heightened senses, such as bats, and true dragons have this sense. So yes, echolocation.
Okay,
is what they
here's
use.
my ruling on this. Right, if someone was to move, the dragon would sense it. But let's say you guys are all in your hidey holes and no one moves until it's time to move. I don't think the dragon would know the difference between what is rubble and what is people. Granted, it has a very high perception, so your stealth rolls are going to have to be really good. But if you beat that...
Laughs in medium armor with disadvantage.
I will say, if you're being completely still, I don't think it should be at disadvantage.
Okay, that's good.
Because
at least.
think about it, if you're not moving, you're not making any noise.
What if you're stealthily moving with supreme sneak?
Then it is with a disadvantage. But that's
I'm out of his sight anyways, so it doesn't.
Yeah, you don't even matter because you don't wear heavy armor.
And also, I'm greater than 60 feet away from him, so.
But also, you could take the time to like cover yourselves in rubble, or you have the ability to truly make your little corners look like nothing nothing out of the ordinary.
I could be 120 feet away. That's fine.
I mean, I
Fire-
can
use fireball.
I can technically as well, but I need to be within 30 feet to begin with.
No, I understand that, but I mean like, to use fireball.
But you
that's
understand what I'm saying, though, right? That's my ruling on the
Yeah,
blind
yeah,
side.
yeah.
If you do not move from the time that dragon lands to the time the signal goes off, bombs go off, and everybody starts jumping out, I would say the dragon could not differentiate between you and the rubble around.
So what you're saying is don't fucking move.
Nobody move, nobody breathe. Make,
No, I have a stupid plan that's gonna get me killed. Then.
Well, doesn't
Okay.
Lucy have to move to?
But
No,
that's
the point is Lucy
She-
to be the distraction, so
Yeah.
Lucy has to move to begin with. So it
Okay,
doesn't
so
matter if Lucy's
in-
moving or not.
in
So
theory,
while Lucy's moving,
I have a
couldn't someone
question.
else move too if they need to? Because they
No.
want to distinguish between her
No.
movement
Because
and
No,
then
someone
it's
else's
like-
movement.
Because then it's like Toph's vision, and then he'll see the movement.
Okay, I have a question, Polo. Let's say my character's here, in theory. Thing's still like covered up in like a ghillie suit essentially, or whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it, and like has his hand aimed and like the spell prepared and everything like that. And then once he wants to, he can just fire it, and the dragon. Like I know after he fires it, the dragon's gonna be able to see him, but like if he just stands there completely still, he should in theory be fine.
But actually, you would be like, or like
Yeah.
here.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, but like I
Well,
said, I would
I
have
would
to.
say that you could like, it's a lot like from Enemy at the Gate. Like, you have a little tiny fucking hole big enough for the
Okay.
muzzle of your rifle and your
Okay.
scope to look through,
Mhm.
and you just have like one finger pointing right, an eyeball, and as soon as you see Lucy move, fireball. You know, you're
Mhm.
If you're
Yeah.
holding your action.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. How hard? What? Based off my knowledge, being a great wizard as I, how hard would it be to hit a target that small that I'm thinking it's gonna be?
It would be pretty hard, but since a lot of the area is blackened, and gunpowder is traditionally a black gray, you could make your target always a little bit bigger for your fuse, your strike pan, if you will.
Yeah.
So I would say, depending on if you make it torso sized, it won't be that hard. But if you make it like the size of a baseball, that's going to be kind of hard. And keep in mind, this doesn't have to be a pile, too. This is just a dusting across the ground that's, you know, a little bit thick, but, you know, just thick enough that if one of it sparks, all of it sparks, and then it transfers the flame where you want it to go.
Because I like, for example, let me draw something.
Okay.
If you don't mind. I don't
No,
want
go
to
ahead.
like. I don't want it like. Oh shit! I want a free hand. I want to delete that. Delete. Can't delete that. I need to fucking delete it. There you go. I don't want it like going all the way there, like, because that's gonna take for fuck's sakes ever. If I light it here.
For fuck's sakes ever?
Yeah, for fuck's sakes ever. Like, for example, I would like it about like here in that big area out there, most, if possible, or if that's even, you know, remotely reasonable. Did I die?
No.
Okay.
So, you want your flash pan to be where this pink dot is and the explosive buried underneath it?
Yes.
I would say, because the dragon's going to be standing right there, that would be a tricky shot. However, if the fuse moves 10 feet in a turn, it will happen in the same turn. So let's say the space right beneath Diana is where the explosives are. So if you had it, you know, 10 feet away, like right here, I would allow that. You hit that, you know, nice and quick.
Okay, so it can only like be 10, I mean, sorry. Or, yeah, 10 or two tiles away.
2 tiles away, let's say every 2 tiles is 6 seconds of burn time.
Okay, so here then.
So if you
Right.
want it to all happen in the same action, 2 tiles.
So like right there.
I'll allow that.
Okay. We'll do that. That's a little bit more easy shot.
Okay.
And also, this isn't going to be like you have a trail of flash powder along the ground, like in the first parts of the game. You have fuses, you know, you have access to stuff like that.
But
So
a fuse will be a little harder to
no, what
light.
I'm saying though is from your flash pan to the explosives, but something that can't be stomped out.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, this will work.
So
This is gonna be a stupid idea. Why not go with it?
Are you sure you don't want to bury the grenades in there? Snip
Ah,
the fuses and.
I thought about it, but I mean, it's up to the party in that regard.
What I would, I mean,
Might as well throw it all together.
we do want to kill the dragon, but we also don't want to kill everybody else. So keep
Well,
that
that
in mind.
depends. How much explosives do we have?
That's a good question. Let me look how much gunpowder I have.
How much phosphorus were we able to pull out of dead bodies?
I have. Oh my god! I did something that I thought I would never do. Not write shit down.
Gasp.
should you
Ooh.
pull
I
also
I
above
know we
table?
did it for 1,
Do you
2,
wanna
3.
pretend this
this
green
would be
line
the
is
fourth-
150 feet wall I can move across.
Hmm?
Can we pretend this green line is the 150
Yeah, that's
feet?
why I revealed more of that area.
Yeah, okay. So this would be
This
the
would
150
be-
feet. Because it's not 150 feet by the scale, but we'll pretend that's 150 feet
Right.
across of.
Well, it's 200 feet.
I think we figured out it was like
Or
what,
not 200
5.
feet, 150 feet for
10,
me to move. Because you said
40,
75 and 75. So
10, 20, 30. What's the maximum range on your gun?
240.
10, 20, 30, 40. So 40 feet will get you right here. That is the maximum effective range of your weapon. But also keep in mind a dragon is fucking huge. And also you can kind of lean forward 5 feet and, get that. So we'll say that, yeah. It's a
Okay.
dragon. It's pretty goddamn big. So that shouldn't be an issue.
Alright. So I'll just, when I'm fighting, whoops.
So just whoops.
I'll just move across this green line, pretty much.
5, 10, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah. Yeah, you'll move. Essentially, that'll be where you are relative.
Okay. Did I draw a perfect green line? Perfect.
But yeah, no, I believe it was just for simplification of not knowing all that bullshit math again. I believe it was like 5 pounds per day, and this is the 5th day, so I would assume 25 pounds of gunpowder.
Holy shit. Okay.
I did draw a perfect good line.
Let me get the DM book out because I think there is something about big explosives, and we'll go by tonnage or yield on that one.
And Draven, you had some more black powder.
Guns, bombs.
Yeah.
How much do you have again?
Well, technically,
Does anyone want to add any?
Oh, look at that. A gunpowder keg. What does a gunpowder keg do? That's alien technology. We're not there yet.
Sorry, what?
You don't need to know.
All right, so you're saying there's a chance?
There's always a chance.
I have 4 grenades in my bag. I also have. Oh, there it is. A 4.5
What is in a glow stick?
pound,
That's a great question.
pounds of bag of black powder.
Excuse me.
You have a 4-pound bag of black powder?
4.5 pound.
4.5.
Okay.
So what? 30,
so-
almost 30 pounds of black powder?
It's 7d6 for a keg.
What,
And a
what,
keg is 20 pounds. For every 20 pounds, you get 7d6.
okay.
That's really not that much. I would have thought it was going to be a lot more.
Okay, so we have for every 20.
Also, there's a save to it as well.
So we have 30. So add half of that dice to that.
Hold on. There's a smaller measurement here. Let me
Wait.
find it.
Can enlarge and reduce affect inanimate objects?
No, it's only people.
Only people?
Uh,
Damn. Okay.
Okay, how many pounds?
30.
30. A powder horn is 2 pounds, and a powder horn is 3d6. So, 3 times 5 is 15, right? No. Yes. Yes.
3
Are
times
we,
5, yes.
are we mixing in the pure ethanol we have?
Oh Jesus.
Wait, actually, you can use an object for enlarge and reduce.
Yeah. So just affect the keg itself.
What? But does that make it way more?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Enlarge. The item of the creature or object is doubled in weight and increases 8 times more. The
Oh,
weight increases
fuck.
8 times more.
Okay.
That's what I thought. I was pretty sure it affects objects too.
All right. So, for the sake of my sanity and yours, let's assume that you retrieve a barrel from like that winery or some shit, and put all 30 pounds.
Can we soak
into
in
one-
ethanol as well?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever. That's great. Put all 30 pounds into one barrel, then double it, so it becomes 60 pounds. That's 14d6.
Oh wait, are we just doubling it?
Well, yeah, because that's no.
No,
That's
the
not
weight
40,
is increased
six-
by 8 more.
No, it's because the total weight is 30, right?
Yes.
And the weight doubles.
No.
Told me.
No, the object is double and the weight increases by 8 times more. That's exactly what the spell says.
Okay, then what's 30 pounds times 8?
240.
Okay, so divide 240 by 20,
Uh-huh.
and then how many is that?
That's 12.
Okay. So you get. Let me read this right here. You get 12 times 7. And whatever
84.
that's how many d6 you get to roll when
We
this
get
thing goes off.
84d6.
Yes.
Yeah. If I
Well-
if I did the math right.
Wait. Before we get way too. You're talking about like a fucking explosion that is literally going to kill everybody within the radius.
What is the radius of that?
Let me
Uh,
look.
Probably bigger than what we want it to be.
The radius is 30 feet, and because it's enlarged, the radius is 60 feet.
60 feet. 60 feet isn't that bad.
Are you fucking serious? That's it? With that much
Let
fucking.
me, hold on. How many d6 was that total? Let me write that down.
84?
84 d6 for 140 pounds of gunpowder?
240.
It's not 240.
It was 240.
Okay, but you did the so that okay, it's still right.
Okay, 30 times 8. 30 times 8 is 240. And then you
Okay,
said divide that.
Divide that by 20 because that's how many
That's
pounds
12.
That's 12. Okay, so it is 100 or it is 84.
84. Okay.
Okay.
240 pound.
Just for hell of it, 84 times 3. That's an average of 252 damage.
Holy shit!
I'm really glad that I thought of that spell.
Yeah, but the only thing I'm worried about is like,
dragon now.
all right, attack, and then it's like
Boom.
we all die.
84 times 6 is 504, by the way. That's
What?
max damage. Max damage would be 504 damage. We all got 6s.
That's enough to kill an ancient dragon in one go. Now, however, it's a DC. Hold on. It is a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you fucking serious? That's
These are the rules on gunpowder.
Doesn't increase like with how the bigger the explosion?
For this explosion, I think it's fair to. I think we'll bump that up to 16.
I mean, even if the dragon fails, it can use its legendary resistance. Say "fuck you,"
And it probably would too.
I mean, regardless, it's gonna do a shit ton of damage to it.
That being said, this is a problem because 60 feet hits where you're hiding, Yosef, currently.
Yeah.
I am willing to take. No, I was kidding. I'm not willing to do that.
Super squishy. No. Dead.
Okay,
You're
okay,
gonna
okay.
fucking die.
Okay, it's a fairly simple.
I will die for Allah.
Oh,
He's dying
Jesus.
for a cause, man.
Also, how does this enlarge spell work too?
Yeah, how long does it last? That's another question.
I'm pretty sure it only
Because-
lasts a minute. It only lasts a minute.
All right.
Only an O.
So that
Can you
means that
can you bump that up a little bit?
you have to dig a hole big enough for this, and you
And
have
time
to
it.
You have to time it while a dragon's sitting on top of it.
Let me do some more research. Give me a minute.
Let's just ignore the whole enlarge reduce. There's no point in continuing with that.
It lasts up to 1 minute, but I think it will do more. I mean, will last longer if you do something.
I don't know if a hard cast will affect it.
3d6 for every 2 pounds. So
Riku would get hit. Not Lilith, sorry. Lucy would definitely get hit. She'll
Yeah.
charge
Yeah.
up.
This is
Every-
I think
everybody's gonna get
everybody
hit
would
but
pretty
me.
much die. So
I'll see
I
an
would-
explosion and they'll see everyone get down, and I'm like, well, nope, I'm out of here.
we
I'm
did
sorry.
it, guys. We killed the dragon,
done.
and only a few of us got badly burned.
Yeah. So
Wait,
like,
would this be fire damage?
This would most definitely.
It would be force.
no.
Force.
I think it'd be force damage, because that's what we said the grenades would be.
It does deal fire damage. However, because there's so much, and you guys will be bearing it, and as you know, the real killer is the pressure of a bomb, a good bomb at least. Because this does essentially turn it into a bomb. But a bomb to because it set even for a bomb it says 3d6 fire damage. That's so dumb. All right, tell you what. What if we fuck it, it's all force damage. That's dumb. Bludgeoning. And also because you're burying it too. So you're making a claymore. So we'll call it force or bludgeoning.
Well, also, since it's going to be underground, wouldn't its range be significantly reduced and mostly just be shot upwards rather than in a radius?
I mean, it's gonna create a crater regardless.
It is gonna make a big fucking crater.
But you see, the thing is, the only issue with that is there's mine systems all beneath us.
Huh?
Just geologically, there's mine shafts all
Oh,
throughout the
shit.
town.
Oh fuck! This
So
is gonna be fun.
that will collapse a shit ton of the town.
It's woo. Yes, I will say that with the enlargement, if you bury it, maybe even like I don't know, finagle some steel plates from the forge to kind of really wrap that container tight, except for the top. I think it could be done. 30-foot blast radius with 48 d6.
That's
It's
That's-
all good because I ran. That's where I ran.
Where'd you run to?
IEDs, baby.
Yeah. I ran to Iraq.
Jesus Christ.
But no, I guess there's no way to actually make it longer.
Yeah, no, it would only
Okay.
last for a minute. We might as well just mix
Assuming-
the. We might as well just mix the bombs and grenades in with it, along with ethanol.
All right, assuming that you just do the 20-pound keg and the 10 pounds you have left over,
Yeah.
that is still that's 7 plus 15, so 22. That's 22 d6 of, we'll call it force damage.
You know what I really want to do now? You know, in World War One, they basically mined under like enemy trenches and would set up explosives like to blow up the enemy's trench and kill all of them and stuff like that. What I want to do is, if we have time, we have a shit ton of time, so we can open up one of these mine shafts and see if it goes right under where we're at.
Man, I
One of you
Just-
does
well,
have a
the-
ray of X-ray.
I'm
Yeah, I was
I'm
about to say a
asking
ring of
if it's
X-ray would be the best
possible.
way to look down.
I still
Hey,
technically,
Thea.
I think I have it equipped. I don't think I specified unequipping it yet.
And you did just take a long rest.
Thea!
I'm back. I inspected the wall and then came back. So I'm.
No,
with
you're
you.
back. You're back now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I inspected and
Thea,
came back.
can you do us a favor?
Sure.
Can you see if there's a mine shaft under us? And how far it is from, where we're at?
Do I have to roll anything?
What does the ring of X-ray say? You should have it.
I don't think I have to roll. I'll just have a minute.
I don't think you have to roll. What's the range on the ring?
30 feet. The ring, a radius of 30 feet.
Okay, so you
I
activate the
can
ring.
penetrate 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common steel or common metal, or up to 3 foot of wood or dirt.
Imagine
3 feet
calling
away.
metal metal.
Oh, only
no.
3 feet
God.
of dirt.
Okay, so you look down in the synthetic vision that is provided with you within your mind's eye, and you can only see about 3 feet down because
Gotcha.
of the cobblestone on the street, the topsoil, and then bedrock beneath.
Hey, Scrippius.
Yes.
I'm just gonna for joking. I'm not being serious about this.
I'll tell him I see nothing.
I'm gonna throw him a miner's hat and a pickaxe. Okay, we're going mining.
Oh Jesus.
And start digging. No, I'm joking.
well, I am all for a booby trap, but I'm still in character. I'm still concerned
fucking dicks.
about
That is
our well-being.
Let me just illustrate the effect here.
Just roll it. Why not?
Give me a hot second to demonstrate this.
Also, it says thicker substance block the vision, as does a thin sheet of lead. So basically, Superman.
Now,
I want to do 84 d6 to kill a dragon. Please, it will be Lucas will hate us for infinity.
no, I am absolutely super impressed right now. You rolled a lot of sixes there too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that you did.
There's a lot of ones in there too.
But I would probably go with let's not.
The town's not that important. It's already destroyed.
I'm not worried about the town.
I'd say
I'm worried
we're-
about my face.
I'd say we're better off with what we have now without using enlarge reduce, but we
Hey.
mix in the ethanol,
Will the
the
ethanol make any
grenades,
difference?
and the bombs.
If we add-
The ethanol will just quicken the reaction.
I'm asking the DM.
I would say for your make an intelligence check, either both of you or one of you assisted.
I'll make it.
I'll. Do you want me to assist her, or do you want me to make it as well?
It's up to you. I don't care, man.
I'll make it as well.
Okay, just an intelligence check.
19.
Intelligence, yes.
That is a grab my player sheet.
Oh, mine is
23.
considered. Yeah, I rolled a 19. Which, with Jack of all trades, becomes a +5 for me, which is fucking insane.
Okay, you guys don't even want to fuck with gunpowder. That's or dynamite. That's no.
We don't have dynamite. That's the problem.
You don't want it because it's an insta 60-foot blast radius.
One stick.
Yeah, 1 stick. That's 1 pound of it too. It's let me read it
Wait,
here.
this is a mining town. Don't they have gunpowder in anything
I mean,
anywhere?
It might have gone up when the whole town was set on
Maybe
fire.
in the mines that are quote unquote abandoned.
I
Yeah,
doubt
might
they
be.
would have. I would doubt they would have left caustic or not caustic, but explosive materials
it
underneath the
was-
town.
Remember, the mines crashed or they fell in.
All right, look. What'd you get, Yosef?
I got a 23.
I would say that the reaction will be quick. You will also get a better yield. So we will call it 24d6.
Okay, well, mixing that shit in.
Mixing the ethanol. Now we have grenades. We could probably get gunpowder out of those as well. We have bombs. We can probably get gunpowder out of those as well.
I don't have any bombs.
I thought we just got bombs.
The grenades
That's-
are bombs.
Yeah, those.
Oh, the
those
grenades
are
are
the same
bombs. Oh, well, we could probably mix in the grenades with that as well.
thing. Okay. Does anyone have ball bearings?
I
The
do.
bomb, and hold on, let me. Since it
Ball
follows
bearings.
the same rule of thumb.
I have Leviathan
so-
jerky.
I know a certain character that I used to have who had a shit ton of ball bearings.
I
but-
have ball bearings. I'm a thief. I have ball bearings.
Oh, hey, Thea, do you got any ball bearings?
Okay. Gentlemen,
yeah.
let me,
Do you
I
guys
need to take
need anything else?
a break? I need to help with the dogs for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Cuss and discuss
Going on
while
a
I'm
break.
away.
But let's put all these ball bearings in here and basically make a dirty bomb and a real IED.
Okay. Also, ask everybody in the party. Before I unattune from my X-ray ring, do you guys need me to scan anything else?
I don't think so.
No.
But I would like my cloak of invisibility back, please,
Sure.
because I think I may need it.
I gave you the cloak of
You-
invisibility
you-
back.
You need a cloak of invisibility to become invisible? You don't have the spell?
No.
Well, if
Not really.
if you fire, the cloak of invisibility comes undone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The good thing about it is I'll just be hidden for a while. That's the point.
All right. Well, I gave you the cloak of invisibility back.
I better reattune to it.
I'm going to unattune from my X-ray vision and go.
But how many can you attune to? Is it 3?
3 things. Yeah.
3.
Okay, so yeah, I'm attuned to the ring, the cloak. Is the Gimp suit require attunement, Polo?
He's not here.
Whenever
I
he
think-
comes back,
I think it is. I think it was magical. It was
I
a
know
plus
it's
1 and
magical.
magical.
there's a +2.
Yeah,
It's a
it is attunement because it makes you proficient with it, meaning you would have to attune to it. If I remember correctly, that was his reasoning.
Yes, that's exactly what he said. I gotta write down that I have a Gimp suit. I did not write it down last session.
Oh, it's not air quotations there. A gimp suit.
No, it's a complete gimp suit.
It is a Gimp suit. I'm
You
sorry.
know, when I put air quotations, it means
Zippers
I'm
and
being
all.
sarcastic that it is, right?
Got pockets.
I'm just half expecting, like, or I'm not half expecting. I'm just picturing Yosef after stating that,
Wait.
putting his hands in his pockets, saying it's got pockets.
It's,
You know, no, what I'm imagining
mate,
right now.
It's really comfortable. It's got pockets, mate. You know.
What I'm imagining right now is someone in commissioning our party, and Yosef is wearing a gimp suit in the commission.
I have a cloak. I have a cloak over all that shit, so you can't really see it.
He's not even part of the party. He's invisible.
He's got his bulge hanging out.
That's all you see. Everything is covered but the
Oh,
bulge.
stop it! No.
It's just
David-
a floating dick.
David Bowie.
You know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to like I'm gonna wear this shit like Under Armour, and I'm gonna like.
I didn't
Let's
think
add
Under
fuckers.
Armour was in this yet. I'm talking about the clothing brand, not.
Oh wait, no, I'm talking about their original line. Do you know why Under Armour is called Under Armour?
Because it.
What'd you say, Ema?
I'm tired. I'm half asleep. Yes, I know what it is, but I cannot fucking talk.
Yeah, they originally made thermals, and then they had enough, shit because their brand. Like, we're gonna make a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I know. I'm like half fucking asleep right now.
So yeah, I'm sorry. Whenever I talk about Under Armour, I don't mean the brand. I mean like their actual original project that made them famous.
No, I know. I'm just. I was trying to make a joke.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna treat this shit like Under Armour and wear regular clothes over it or under it. Yes, over it. Oh fuck, I can't word. Dying.
Well, okay, so are we confirmed doing this explosive?
Yeah, we gotta dig.
So, do we need to make sure you guys are at a safe distance away from the explosive?
Nah, because it's
I'm
only 30
behind
pounds,
cover.
and I'm gonna be behind coverage as well. It's only 30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna be like a 30-foot or 10 to 20-foot explosion.
The only
It's not
issue.
it's not gonna be the 84 D6 anymore. It's gonna be 20.
No,
D6,
I
right?
wish if we can make it large, last longer, but we can't.
How about instead of, doing a firebolt at it, which may miss, why not use Mage Hand?
I don't have Mage Hand.
I have Mage Hand, but
I
I'll be
have
200
Mage
feet
Be
away.
way the fuck away.
I have Mage Hand.
The dragon's gonna see Mage Hand.
I thought Mage Hand was a
It's only
invisible.
it's only invisible when it's It's only invisible through certain ways. It's a spectral hand that appears. It's only invisible through like arcane trickster.
Because and also dragons can see through illusions. So
Why not just do magic missile?
magic missiles doesn't have fire properties.
But it would create force.
Doesn't matter. It has to be fire.
You have to light the fuse.
If
Why don't
only
you
you
just
were a
throw
source.
match?
I do have a wand of illumination, so I may be able to use that instead.
Illumination.
Because I think I can just be like fire there instantly. Like I'm like, can I absorb fire in the wand and just put fire on a point?
If
And
only you were a sorcerer, that way you could use the whole new transmute spell thing, where you can change the damage of one type of spell to another type.
Now, my question is, how big of an explosion are you doing this in?
I think it's like 20 feet maximum.
You do know you are going to hit Lucy, right?
I'm
Yeah,
going
I
to
was gonna mention that.
imply her to be as like whenever the
Yeah.
dragon's under that way to back away a lot, and then it's gonna fire off, and then she'll go charge and kill the dragon, and then good old fashioned cube will shoot
Yeah.
the dragon, all that shit.
Like, bruh, you're going to get Scorpius. You
I
are
mean, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I have the most health here.
probably.
I have a plan to restrain the dragon. I promise. But I'm not guaranteeing it's gonna work.
But I know
Oh,
I
I
have the
still have
second.
that scroll you gave me.
You do. Give it to someone else for the love of God, please.
Do I? Because I don't have it in my
Yes.
notes.
Yes, I gave it to you, and you still not used it.
Besides Draco, I'll be behind full cover.
Okay, Scorpius. I'm basically gonna say to Thea, you have that scroll that I gave you a very long time ago.
I think I gave it back to you or something because I don't have it in my player sheet.
Well, for flavor of context, just say you gave it back to me.
I gave it back to you, I believe.
Oh, okay, okay. And I just rummage through my bag and I find it. Oh, here it is. Hi, Scorpirus.
Yeah.
You like using spells, right?
For the most part, they
You
tend to be
you
useful.
think your intelligence is pretty high?
Smarter than the average bear, that's for sure.
Okay, then use this to restrain the dragon.
I'm assuming it's hold monster.
No, I don't have Hold Monster. It is called Tandra's Black Tentacles.
Oh,
Used on the lid.
Yes.
I might actually be able to cast that.
No, you can cast it because it's a scroll that I made.
No, I know it's a scroll that you made. The only issue is how scrolls work. It has to be within the spell list that you can learn.
No, it's not. It doesn't have to be.
Well, I thought.
Nope. Anyone can use a scroll if it's written down.
Wait, did you say Tasha's black tentacles? Do you mean Evard's black tentacles?
Yeah, sorry, Everard's Black Tentacle. My bad. I just call it Black Tentacles.
I
believe
got
it's
the new
called
book,
Evard.
by the way.
I'll just call it hentai.
Okay. I didn't make it go there. Of course, you'd be in that fucking.
Or
weed
would it be
shit.
Arms of Hadar?
No, it's not Arms of Hadar. It's Black Tentacles. It does, that I have written down in shorthand. It does. 4D. Oh shit! I erased it.
Well, which one is it?
It is. One second, let me find it.
'Cause I don't have Evard's black tentacles.
Yeah, it is.
I have
Yeah,
Hunger.
black. It's just yeah, like for what I've just. If you just look up Black Tentacles 5e, it will tell you. Basically, it's range area 90 feet. It's a dex saving throw. It's a concentration up to 1 minute.
Only issue is
And
I don't have a 4th level spell slot, so I think
Doesn't
I'd
matter.
cast that.
No, you can just cast it because I made the spell. It's like everything that you need. You just read the spell and you roll a d20 plus my intelligence check.
Alright.
Because that's how I guess me and Paulo decided scrolls work. Based off who made the scroll.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
And because they have to make
Ooh,
dex
only-
saving throws.
the only issue with that is its concentration,
Yes, it is.
and it's an action. What I was planning on doing was Hex and
Well.
Hexblade's Curse.
Shit, you're right.
I know.
You can
We
give
need
it
to figure out.
Diana or Lilith.
No, is Diana gonna be near here?
I mean, it's a range of 90 feet.
Yeah. I'll look over it. It's like, actually, you're right. No, we gotta take it away. Or not take it away, but ask for it back. I'm sorry.
You know, yes, I could benefit from it. I don't think it'd be a good idea for me to have it, because my whole plan was to cast Hex straight away, then Eldritch Blast. Then the next turn is to cast Hexblade's Curse, which is why I have to be within 30 feet,
Okay, so I'm
and
gonna
then do that.
go talk to Draven/Dracu's boo.
Which
Until,
one, Lilith or Diana?
Technically, Lilith is not Dracu's boo. Rachel is.
He said Dracu/Draven.
Yeah.
Danny.
Out of
Yeah,
technicality.
That's
I
what
was
I'm asking.
referring to the character. I'm sorry.
How you
Oh,
doing, boo thing? I fucking love you. I fucking love you, bitch.
Dude, I was about to say
Fuck
that.
off.
I will fucking stab you.
Yay.
I think he would enjoy that.
In the booty hole. Whoa.
That fucking milk
Whoa.
Okay, now wait a
Whoa.
minute.
By the
Wait a
way,
minute.
I didn't
Why did we
do
get
a
the
10-minute
pegging?
break
No.
because we're still talking about D&D, so people are hearing this. Or
They
it's
don't
gonna be
care.
on the internet. I
They,
should
they,
post
they
something
don't
to
care.
say.
They don't care.
Well,
We never claimed this is a family show.
I'm
Fuck off,
sure it
Rudy.
does say mature audience only, so.
Granted, you had to start doing that when you started streaming with me.
Actually, I had it mature audience the whole time, but I just never cursed on stream until you started coming. So.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Same.
Fuck,
though.
fuck, 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 fuck,
Put that shit in my hands, little man.
$5, little man. Put that shit. Put that shit in my hand. If you don't, you owe me, oh.
My junk love. Oh,
I don't know. I'm gonna. No, I'm not. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the song. I've never heard that song before.
Bro, really?
Yeah, I haven't.
Jesus.
I like what genre is it?
That is Jay and Silent Bob, good sir.
When was that released?
Fucking Clerks, Clerks 2, Mallrats, fucking Jay and Silent Bob, straight by it. Huh?
Can I get a year that it was released?
Look up Jay and fucking Silent Bob, man.
Okay. Jay and Silent Bob.
Fucking hell. How do you not know this?
Good question, apparently.
I think that one was on, what, Clerks 2?
Is there anything else we need to discuss, or are we waiting on
But
Polo
we need to
for-
discuss life.
I mean,
Life
we're-
sucks ass.
I'd say our best bet. Now the only issue is, how are we going to disguise this from the dragon, and how are we going to set it off?
I mean, we're just like disguise it as like black stuff. And,
As rubble?
yeah, that too.
Put foliage over it?
Oh yeah, disguise it as rubble, but I'm...
Our best bet would be disguised as foliage, but that would defeat the whole purpose of using the ball bearings. Or not
that-
foliage, of rubble. The rubble itself would become the projectiles.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have Clerks, Small Rats, Chase, Amy, Dogma, and the Silent Bob Strike Back, Clerks 2.
I think it's on Clerks 2, I want to say.
I have not watched any of them.
Oh. Dogma is an amazing movie. I love Dogma.
To be fair, these were released mid to late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Now, whenever I've been watching stuff, I mean, I'm trying to watch like a lot of the classics, like 80s, 70s, and 60s movies.
They are the classics.
That in certain people's perspectives.
There, I just sent a small clip of it through the DnD chat.
Oh no. What's the worst that could happen?
Everything. Zach now has copywritten strip.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, man. I would like us to hurry the fuck up and kill a dragon, please.
I don't think we're doing that tonight.
Yeah, Polo said we're not doing that tonight. We're saying we're doing it next week.
This is just set up.
That's why I was
Okay.
asking if there's anything else we need to do to set up.
Well, I don't believe so. I mean, once y'all get your bomb situations situated and everybody finds a hiding spot and stays fucking still, the downside is we will be pretty spread out. So,
I mean, that isn't exactly a downside. That that just, well, yes, that could be
spread
a
out for the
disadvantage.
healers. That's what I'm talking about. So what I'm saying is,
I mean,
you would
okay,
have to
hold-
disperse the healers in sections.
I mean, I'm fairly close. I got healing word, which is what I intended to use.
Well,
Well, if we have like
Noel
a
Bones.
healer, if we have like a healer here,
No, we'd be better off having a healer over here. Because
well, they'll be
I'm
too
right
far
here.
If they're too far, well, if we have someone like, because I think it's like either going to be 30 feet or 120 feet they can reach. If they can, someone's like
Here
stays here, they'll be able to
or
reach people
here.
here, and heal. right? If there's people here,
I mean,
they'll be able to
okay.
heal people all the way over to here, and then you can have you a healer to be able to heal everyone on this side.
Okay,
of
yeah,
hiding.
no, I can reach I can reach all the way. Okay, hold on. I need to zoom out to see how far I can actually reach with some of my healing spells. Okay, from where I am right now, I can reach out to here.
What I would suggest, well, I know you can do it, but we also have 2 clerics. So I would suggest a cleric here, and most likely a cleric here. So we have,
I can be the secondary healer.
yeah,
If the clerics were to go down, I can use healing word to get them back up.
because with this cleric could heal this section, Nihilabone, and then the other one can heal this section. Lucy is in range of almost both of them. So that's what I'm saying is we can evenly disperse one to the other, and
Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to do here
Or-
too. So like they can reach this side, and then have a cleric on this side that reaches you guys. So it's like
so
dispersed, yeah.
either one here and one here.
Hiccup.
I'll definitely be out of range for healing because I'd be 200 feet away from you guys.
But you're too far away for
Yeah.
the dragon to even affect you.
Yeah.
Not if it decides to just get up and ditch you guys
What?
and just get away or
About
take out
the
the
measurement?
nuisance.
Go down to the.
I don't know.
fourth one
I
down.
think it'd be more focused on
So,
everybody right next to it than it
show
would be
others,
the
snap to center,
fucking furry 200
and
feet
then
away.
you can just click on which
Well,
one
wouldn't
you
you
want.
be annoyed if you're attacking
and then
some
just
people and you
drag.
just have someone shooting you or hitting you in the back of the head every time you're trying to do something else? I mean, I would
Okay,
just go.
but
My-
okay, that may be. But when the moment you try leaving an area filled with a bunch of people, they'll get an opportunity attack on them.
Okay.
they'll-
The last thing
Alright, go to
we
the
should
fourth one down.
we shouldn't be arguing about that bullshit.
Hit snap to center.
overall.
Show to others.
Just the last thing I want to do
And
in
then all you have to
general
do is click
basically
where
give
you
the
want to
scroll to
start.
Diana.
and then hold.
That's about
and
it.
you can go out.
I
and
need to
come
go
out.
to bed because I need to wake up tomorrow to go feed cows in the morning.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired. I've been up since like 7 a.m.
So what I'm suggesting is probably one here.
So I'm sorry to leave you guys, but I am dying mentally and physically, and I do need to go.
Okay,
Okay.
I'd type out
You're
in
here.
chat
You can
specifically
get up
stating
to
that
half the battlefield.
so you have proof. I'm
I'm
typing
gonna-
out
I'm
type
gonna
in
type-
chat
I'm
right
gonna-
here.
I'm gonna text it out and roll
And you
20.
can reach
Yeah,
everybody.
that's what I meant.
Please
Or if you go.
tell Polo about it.
Yeah, I think when Paul gets back, I
You're
think
right
we're
here.
probably gonna call it, and they're gonna fight the dragon.
Go hit 'em.
Or probably
Yeah,
the
the last
dragon's
thing
gonna be
I want to
introduced
do
tonight
is just.
or next week.
But yeah, it's probably next week. Last thing I
This
just
one
want to
actually
do
might
is
be
just
a little bit closer to you, for you.
put
One over here.
put the explosive
'Cause
there.
then this is 30 feet, and you're right on pretty much where the explosion would be.
Put the explosive there, and I get the scroll of. I think if you're behind full cover, you'll be fine.
No, yeah, if you're behind full cover, the shrapnel shouldn't really affect you. Not to mention you have
Worst
a.
case scenario, you can always move from here to here.
Not to mention if you're behind 3/4 cover, you get a +5 to your dexterity saving throws, to which is the saving throw you need to roll.
Also,
Hello there. I am
also
back.
next
Okay, Polo, real
next
quick, real
week,
quick.
I would say let's try to at least start by 7 if possible. Like get here at 6 at our normal time or 5 or whatever the time it is. But
Oh, that's right. I'm on daylight savings, so for me it's 5.
Yeah,
For
it'd
me,
be
it's
6 for
7.
me, 7 for you guys over there. So let's try to like. If you can't be here on time, let's just not wait till 2 hours after the start time again.
Anyways,
I would love to, but we also have kids. And
Right, and I understand.
Yes, I.
Yeah, no, that's completely
Be here
understandable.
as quick as you can. That's all we're asking.
Polo. Last thing I need to do before I fucking die, I need to go to bed.
I'm sorry that took.
I know. I want to give the scroll of black tentacles that I have that I made for Cubed, long ass time ago, to Diana.
Okay.
Because basically what I wanted to do is to use this after the explosion to try to get the dragon restrained.
Oh, that's right. Did you guys come up with a plan on how to get the rod on its back, or is that a
No.
mo-
In all honesty, the rod is an move.
It would probably work, but the problem is getting on the dragon or in the dragon to put it in there. That's a problem.
Boots of haste, and fucking.
Yeah, just
Rock.
jam it in. Just jam it in there. Draco,
No,
go be baller.
Polo, would you make it so it's a saving throw or a strength check to move the rod?
It's a strength check. It's not a saving throw.
Okay, because at one point you were saying potentially making it a saving throw. Okay, so
Also,
Well, hold on. What's the because what was the you guys we've kind of dicked with this idea before. What's the strength that needs to be achieved to move the rod 5 feet?
30.
Yeah, I believe it was a pretty high.
I mean
It's
this
30.
is an ancient dragon as well.
Debatable.
Might be just a really chonky
Adult Ridge.
adult.
Also, one last thing. What if we put a shit ton, like, almost like 100 ball bearings in this little improvised explosive?
DC 30 to move the rod.
Well, but then also there's the chance that the dragon might just stay and fight you. But that's never a definitive.
Yes, that's true.
I'm saying this outside of character. I would like to mention I can make it so it has disadvantage on all its strength checks.
That's not a bad thing to do. Considering a lot of its attacks minus its breath weapon are strength.
No, it would not affect attack rolls. It would not affect saving throws. It would only affect strength checks.
Oh, I can
Okay.
make it affect its strength stuff.
Well,
Don't mind me about that.
if
I mean, it's just a bonus through Hex, which I was going to cast anyways.
But no, Polo. Like I said, what if we put 100 fucking ball bearings in this improvised explosive? Will that help it or not? do anything?
No, whatever you put in there, it's going to, just. Well, yeah, sure, that'll help really make it just from force to, or from fire to force, because it's.
Okay, I didn't know if adding shrapnel in it would increase the damage at all.
No, I don't think so. You've already juiced the 24d6 is the most you're gonna get for your 30 pounds.
Okay, so
Granted, that's not with considering the
Enlarging.
added couple d8 for the
yeah.
grenade.
We're not
How
doing
many
enlar-
grenades? How many
we're not
grenades
doing
in there as
enlarge
well?
reduce sec.
There are 4. They're 2d8 each, so that would
So
be
4
8.
times.
Right, but if you
Two.
did, it would have been 84d6. That's what.
Yeah, so it's 8 times 4. No, 4 times
4 times
2. 8.
yeah.
8 times 8d8.
Yeah, so
Uh,
8d8 on top of your 24d6.
Yeah, cool.
All right, now Polo, we're going to be hiding it in within rubble. So imagine that the pink blob is just a pile of rubble, and
I have
underneath the
another
rubble
question, real quick.
is
Okay.
the
I have a
bomb.
wand of illumination.
Illumination, yeah.
If I remember right, if I absorb fire, I can re-put fire anywhere I want. With the
That's
wand of illumination.
True.
So, let's say I absorb fire with this in prep time. Can I put fire, for example, directly right on top of the explosive without any checks? Because that's, from what I understand, the wand works is just done.
This is tricky because this is a homebrew. On the outside of yes, on the inside no.
What do you mean? That tells me nothing.
But rephrase your question then. I think
We'll be able to put the fire on the outside of the keg.
so. You couldn't have the fire appear inside.
No,
the cave.
no, I just want it on top of the flash pan, so I don't have to make this trail thing. Just on it, just instantly, no checks, no having to roll, just done.
Oh,
It-
so what you're saying is even you might not be able to see it because the dragon's sitting on it. Right. You
Mhm.
want that to appear in the flash pan, and away we go.
Yeah.
I'd allow it, especially because you know where it's going. You've seen it before. I would say that because you can picture it and you know what's there, you can hit it.
So yeah.
would
What
I-
is the range of this explosion again with 30 pounds of
It'll be
gunpowder plus
30 feet because you're
30
not,
feet.
not doubling it.
Also, I have another question. If
Well,
you're behind full
that's-
cover, will you be fine?
Eh.
What do you mean, eh?
I mean, the walls are gonna take
The brunt of
whatever
it.
the dice roll is in the radius. So I guess if the walls don't fall over, then you'll probably be fine. But I
So
guess
just be behind the wall, but don't be directly behind the wall if it falls back onto you.
yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna talk to Dr. Bones,
Yep.
and I'm gonna suggest her hang out over here,
Okay.
because that would give her range for most of the field to heal, and also pop shots on said dragon.
Okay. She would probably want to be behind, or most of you guys are. So a lot of her healing stuff is.
can me and Diana
Can
be in
I
the same
potentially
place?
try and convince her to go over there because I have healing spells myself?
Well, and Draku is going to talk to Lilith and see if Lilith would be over here. So that way Lilith could.
Okay. I mean, I forget we have 2 clerics
Yeah.
and paladins, and
And bards.
Would it be a
Bards
good
and shit.
idea for Diana to be with me up here?
Yeah. If you want her up there, she would probably agree to come.
Yeah, I think so. So we can like double up on her spell. Can you like throw me her spell list
Yeah. Sure.
so we can combine some things?
Can you combine spells between 2 wizards?
Kind
Well,
of.
There's some that can like double off another, like this whole idea of enlarging the keg.
Well,
Because
I don't think
got-
I can well, actually, hold on. Let me see here.
because I got a nice gravity spell that it does stuff.
well, I don't know. It's putting both of our 2 squishy
as a
people
9th
right
level
next to each
wizard,
other.
What's your top spell? Do you get 5th level spells?
Yes, I do.
Oh shit! I haven't even picked any of her 5th level spells yet.
I have one just for her.
Well,
1 second.
my question is, do we want the 2 super squishy people to be that close to each other?
Hey, you want to spread that love around?
Yeah.
Bigby's hand.
He's jealous that he's gonna lose his boo
No.
to a necromancer.
Y'all are both fucking squishy. If he turns around and decides to use his breath weapon in that direction,
Dude, grease is a 5th level spell? No, that's not grease. I'm retarded. Sorry. Ooh.
I mean,
Old
Lucas,
monster.
it would be up to Lucas for where he wants to place Diana, but above table, my suggestion is not to have the 2 squishy people next to each other. I would probably do them opposite. Like, put her over here.
It'd probably be more beneficial to have her near me then.
Oh fuck! I get telekinesis. I've always
I mean,
wanted to read
Something
that.
like a cross or diagonal or something like that. So that way you are not. But I'm trying not to put, like, if he's here, we need somebody kind of over here somewhere.
I mean, you could do Wall of Force.
I mean, I can go there.
Yeah.
I just saw that. What was Wall of Force?
I just need to be
Wall
within
of
30
Force?
feet.
Force
Yeah.
Visible Wall of
brings
Force
into
brings in.
existence. Oh, let me read it. A point of your choosing within range, the wall appears in any orientation you choose as horizontal or vertical barriers, or at angles. It can be free floating or resting on a solid surface. You can form it in a hemispherical dome or a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet. You can shape it to a flat surface made by a 10 by 10 foot panel. Each panel must be constructed continuous with another panel in any form. The wall is 1/4 inch thick. It lasts for the duration. If the wall cuts through the creature's space when it appears, the creature is pushed to one side of the wall. You choose which side. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispels. Holy shit!
You know what? Just be a better spell now I look about it that Diana could get. Telepathic bond.
This is amazing.
All right, I need to go to bed. Have a good night.
Yeah,
everybody.
Hold on, think about this. Because I cast the wall on the dragon, right? And it gets fucking flat to the ground because I make it.
Yeah, and he can't move.
And
But I
then
g-
we blow up the bomb.
Up to you,
And-
man. Mhm.
And then somebody jumps on top of its back while the spell's there. It lasts for 10 minutes and it's concentrate. Holy shit. Yeah, because, like, it would be one thing just to, like, awkwardly hold it down, but to smash it to the deck? Let me
Like-
see what the components are.
It's just like dust of gemstone,
Oh.
which is all of Diana's shtick.
Does have a components pouch.
The clear
That-
gemstone.
Wow. Okay, that might be her opening move.
Yeah, and I don't think anything can destroy it. Is the problem?
It did say you cannot use.
Is immune to all damage and cannot be dispelled by dispel magic.
Nothing.
So get fucked is what this
Good
spell
night.
is.
It's a big fat
Yeah.
get fucked.
I need to go to bed as well.
Hey, who's all still here?
I am.
I'm still here because I'm forced
Okay.
to be because I'm
I'm
recording.
dying.
Wow.
you-
You know what?
what-
Hey, we'll pick this up next time.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
dying.
here,
I need-
hold on. I just want to put people where they want to go.
Oh, okay.
I would say put Diana over here, and
Lilith.
Lilith. Yeah, either there or there.
We'll see that. That's covered. I know
Actually,
boxes are
I may
weird.
be here instead.
Well, isn't that where? Okay.
Because now I have for sure a clear line of sight, so there's no bullshit that happens.
Yeah, and
Just like
that puts most people furthest away from the bomb. Because the bomb the salmon dot or the pink dot?
It's the salmon dot. I mean, we can move it to here.
That's 5, 10.
Then I would probably recommend her go further away.
Oh, that's right. I need to use the measuring thing because snap to center.
It's
That's 15 feet.
Oh,
That's
the other dot. The pink one you're on right now was Emo's.
like the wizards are gonna be within 20 fucking feet of it.
Yeah.
Well, but then oh man, this is gonna
Well,
be.
I
messy.
mean, if
it's a risk. It's risk reward.
if you move her here and move this maybe here, shit. Maybe that might be a better spot. Healers clear. Diana's gonna be in it. Fuck.
I mean, Diana can move. I can't move Diana, but
Where do
she
you
can
want?
move here.
Yeah, that might be wise.
It might
She's-
be like a secondary spot. So like
Because
Yeah,
remember,
I
she's
mean,
secondary-
there's
secondary
that you
to
guys
move.
couldn't hide. you
Because like,
know.
listen, that's after the explosion. Then we move up to like the next wall.
Right.
Well, here's the thing though. Diana needs to be within a certain amount of range if she wants to do the wall. of fl-
100
The wall's
20
120 feet, man.
Okay,
Magic is
okay.
bullshit.
yeah, it is.
I told you, Polo. One word: magic.
That is insane.
Let's see
Yeah.
if Mr.
You guys are gonna have this thing fucking pinned and quartered, blow it up, and then everybody shows up to the party to kick the shit out of it while it's held to the ground.
And
I
I'll be
mean-
taking pot shots after it.
Listen,
Right, no, this is-
I would have loved like if we could like somehow pull off the enlarged thing while it's stuck to the ground, and just like just
Yeah. No,
wait.
that would.
Can you control the explosion with wall of force? Because you said it can make it in a cone, like force it down and cone it around it, and then explode it.
I mean,
You would have to in order to do that, you would probably have to shoot
Yes
around.
and no. I mean, holding it to the ground, that's going to make the explosive direct, but it's also going to blow out.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
then
Because the
when
wall's only at a maximum of 10 by 10.
shit.
So if it was bigger, I could dome it
Well, no,
over
it is a dome or a sphere
of
up
10
to
feet.
10 feet.
That's not going to fit an entire dragon, though.
Nope.
Or
'Cause I'm
a
guessing-
flat say up to 10. Okay.
I'm guessing, yeah,
Okay.
a
that
dragon's
makes
probably a
sense.
10-foot square. I would assume.
Yeah, it actually is surprisingly.
Oh, we said it was more because I have it 4
Well,
that's 20.
well, yeah, but you're gonna have the base of it like stuck to the fucking ground.
Well, yeah, essentially there's going to be a wall that's slightly wrapped, or it's like a slight cylinder.
What would happen
can you
if
make
you actually
sure?
put a severe wall around something that doesn't fit it?
Wait a
will
minute,
it
hold on. Does that mean
Hurt
like,
it?
attacks from the outside can pass through the
I
wall
don't
of
think
force?
No.
so. Nothing
Uh,
can physically pass through the wall.
That's fine. Thea can just aim for a portion not affected by the wall. It'll be like head,
Head-
butt, tail.
Yeah, and its sides. You can shoot its sides.
Right. Okay, that's not an issue.
Okay,
But,
so
but like if you-
everybody knows where they're going to be at?
yeah, I'm gonna be against the
This
wall.
is gonna be bullshit.
But wait. If you did put a 10-foot wall dome around something that's bigger,
It's just a wall, a straight up wall.
will it? But if you put it down for some reason, or if you summon it, will it just like sit on top of something that's bigger than that? Like if the dragon, will it just sit on top of the dragon's
beauty of the
tail
plan
and
is,
hands?
as stated in the spell, I can technically summon it where a creature exists
And just force it down.
and force it down. So
That-
I can, so not instead of like the rod of immovability, where somebody has to climb on its back, press it, and then the dragon can just like, shrug its shoulders and it will be under, there'll be like space between it and the rod. This I could summon it, 10 feet above the ground, and if the dragon is 15 feet above the ground with 5 feet in the dome or in the wall, it'll be shoved 5 feet down. And there it'll be, if I set it low enough, it'll be essentially squished. It won't be able to move or wiggle out.
You could still
It would-
you could still do the enlargement then and do the dome. You'll hurt even more, right?
I don't know if you can do an enlargement on somebody else's magical spell.
No,
though.
not
No,
enlargement on the
he's
thing.
talking about the
but
dragon.
dome.
He's talking about using the wall of force and the ground to smash the dragon.
Yeah, and then enlarge the dynamite to get your 84 thing or the
Oh,
thing.
I thought you meant enlarge the dragon to smash it between the wall and the
You
ground.
could just dig
Or you could
the
do
hole
that
bigger.
too.
Yeah, but the thing that you still have to worry about is enlarging
Blast radius.
The blast is also going to enlarge
60
the blast
feet,
radius.
60 feet. No one is.
Yeah.
Look at that damage roll I did. No one is surviving that.
No one
Yeah.
is safe.
Well, I mean, if you put it in
Even
the
on a
dome, wouldn't
half
it?
That's
contain it a little bit?
that's like a tau missile hitting.
Yeah.
But
And
if you
plus
put a
this is a
dome on
dragon.
top of the
This is-
explosion, wouldn't it contain it a little bit more?
No, because you're not. Yeah, we can't make the. I don't. Even if the. Well, I think he's talking. No, because we would have to have 2 enlarged spells, one for the dome to make it bigger, and one for the gunpowder.
And you're-
Isn't enlarge a cleric spell?
You're also having to shoot your flame through whatever spot to ignite it.
There's a lot
Whenever
of
the
concentration
dome-
going on that.
Yeah, whenever the dome is there, you're not going to be able to shoot your whatever
Oh,
it is
sorry, it's
through the dome.
sorcerer, wizard, artificer.
So you're not going to be able to shoot it through the dome.
If we
to
add
get
one
to it.
more wizard, sure, no
Well,
problem.
I just don't know what I'm saying.
I wouldn't have to shoot through the dome because the dome's smaller than the dragon, so I'll just have to shoot what's not
Right,
fitting
and
underneath
that's
the dragon.
currently what's happening now.
Yeah.
So
God, that is a good
Okay.
fucking spell.
You're welcome. Hey, Lucas, why don't you use a wall of force?
Yeah, I'm
So,
like reading.
are-
I'm like, ooh, 5th level spells. What do we got here?
are we good? Are we golden?
Yeah, I think we're good. We're gonna kill a dragon.
Or we're gonna die from a dragon.
Or we're
Yeah,
gonna
we-
die trying.
I mean, just the
Anyways, I'm going to
blast
bed. I'm
itself
sorry.
isn't gonna kill it.
It's gonna hurt
it's
it.
gonna hurt it, but
Actually, let's roll that. What was it? What was
It's 24, and I'm rolling right now. I was curious myself.
24 and also the 8d8.
Holy shit!
I roll 8d8.
That's enough to kill one of you.
yeah.
Grant, remember it's a save, so all that piled together, it'll be a DC of 16.
What is it? A save of dexterity though?
Dexterity save DC 16.
And
but you gotta
also
think
another
if he's-
and that. Holy fuck. That's
if he's compounded against it,
Are you fucking real?
uh,
Hold
I
on. Do I have an option to roll all that together? No, I don't.
if you compound him against
Dude,
the blast,
This is insane. That's such a good roll. That is
Yeah,
not
I
the
know, right?
average.
would
that's
he
not-
be able to technically dodge
Just
a
4 times
blast
8.
if he's forced against it?
If he's what?
If he's forced against the blast, would he technically be
He
able
can
to
just
save
legendary
against
save
it?
it. He can just legendary save
He
it.
would just he would be at disadvantage, but he's not technically
He can be restrained. He can't fly
That's
up or
so-
down if he's
That's
stuck.
With a wall of force, he's technically restrained and
oh fuck. That's a
isn't
hard one.
able
I
to move.
think I would just give him disadvantage.
Let me read restraint.
It really doesn't matter because I'll tell you right now, he's using a legendary resistance on that.
If he's restrained, what is it? Okay, restrained. They have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and their speed are 0 and don't benefit anything from speed.
Yeah, so he could still attack because he can still probably chomp and claw and probably breath attack within a certain area.
Unless we can try to keep his head locked in a position.
Why don't you just lock down his head instead of his body?
Well,
Because then he just backs up.
Well, this is where
lock
we can
down
use
his
the
body
movable
against
rod
the
at.
blast.
We can use
No,
the
lock down
unmovable
his
rod
body
too.
against the blast radius. He can still move his head. He's technically kind of prone for a dragon, which is going to give everybody advantage on melee attacks.
Just any attacks.
Well, no.
Well, not range
Prone.
attacks. Yes.
If
yes,
we could
yes,
stop
yes.
his head from moving in a position where nobody's standing, he won't be able to fire breath us really well.
Yeah, but
Actually, that's
he will.
technically because of D&D rules. If the dragon is laying prone, the has a harder time. Well, but hold on, this creature's gargantuan. Does that
Yeah. I don't think so in that
I
regard
don't think
because
that applies.
he's so large.
Yeah. So you'll have a shorter area to hit instead of
Yeah,
him
but
standing.
I mean, relatively
Even
speaking,
when a dragon prones, it's pretty fucking hard to miss.
you're still shooting at a barn.
Yeah.
Unless you can't hit a broad side of a space barn.
Uh,
Barn.
but everybody else that does melee attacks will have advantage. Everybody that has distance attacks will be at distance.
You know what? I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because we can't have it one way and not the other. So
But yeah, I mean, if you smush him against that to make him to where he can't move, he can still. I mean,
Right,
his
all-
attacks will still be at disadvantage. All of our attacks will still be at advantage.
If he's restrained under the
no,
restrained
I'm
condition.
gonna say he's not restrained, but he will be pinned down. Just for the sake of sanity, he's not gonna be restrained. You'll still get flanks and all that stuff, but his attacks will not be at disadvantage because he'll still be able to kind of flail his arms around.
Well, will we be getting advantage on his attacks? On our attacks?
Not by means of pinning him to the
Only
ground.
flanking.
Only flanking or magical bonuses.
Or, me and Diana use. Oh shit, she can't use the scroll now. Fuck.
Yeah.
I gotta find someone else to use the scroll.
You give it to Draco.
Don't want to.
Absolutely magically inclined.
Yeah,
So
no.
wait, if I'm staying and taking off
Uh,
pots
hey,
off of
you
him,
can't-
I always get
tentacles.
advantage because he's focusing on the people that is on the ground.
Yeah, if there's an ally flanking, it's pack tactics, dude. Come on.
Okay. Because
Okay,
I'm gonna
I-
use. I
if
have
you're
to use
hitting-
sharpshooter, and I'm being -5 on attack. So if I can get advantage on those, that would be.
Well, that's
good.
if you're farming damage, dude. It's a dragon. He's got some thick ass armor. You might not want to do that.
Okay, question.
Well, if I want to be able to hit him, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to -5 on hits.
No,
The
that's
sharpshooter.
only if you want to invoke the -5 to add 10 damage. You don't always have to do that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh. Alright, well then never mind.
I have a question.
Like, do you want to risk it, or do you just, to do more damage, or do you want to be a bit more consistent? That's kind of the idea.
I have a question real quick.
Yes.
Does Lucy particularly have any concentration spells she wants to do?
Lucy, everything is a concentration spell, and she was going to cast.
And I can't ask Dr. Noel Bones because I know she has concentration as well.
Well, she's also going to be focusing on healing people too.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't have any concentration spells planned for her.
Hey, Dr. Noel Bones, can you do me a favor?
Because she was probably gonna cast spiritual weapon, and she can
That's
still make.
concentration. That's
Yeah.
concentration.
No,
That's
is
fine.
it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, then that was gonna be her plan.
that or duplicity, and that's still concentration.
Doesn't have duplicity.
Which weapon is a concentration?
Okay, so are we good?
It's
are
not. No, it's
are we-
not.
Are we gonna?
Is it not?
It's not. There's no way spiritual weapon is concentration. Because you do the OG pairing is the moon drip and spiritual weapon.
I'm pretty damn sure it's concentration. I might be fucking wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Hold on. Level 2. Where is it?
I'm loading right now.
Spellbook.
It
It's in-
is not. I lied. I am a liar.
No.
It lasts for a minute and it's not concentration. So yeah, hey, Dr. Noel Bones, you wanna do a favor for me?
That depends.
You wanna help kill a dragon?
Yeah.
He's already going to be helping kill the dragon, bro. Above table.
Outside of what we're planning on doing, what other wacky schemes have you come up with?
Pulls out a scroll. Ooh, just a small
Let
one.
me introduce you to a close personal friend of mine, Black Tentacles.
Let me introduce you to the art of evocation.
Okay.
And I entered the scroll, and I'm gonna at least she can read it, but not to say it out loud, but basically what it says. It's like you just read this piece of paper, and maybe recite it whenever the dragon's there, and
What's
put
the
it in,
casting range on this?
190 feet.
I guess I'll look up the spell details later.
I got you. I'll send it to you right now.
Cool.
I'll send it over Discord. Oh no, I got Diggy Wiggy sending me messages.
Holy shit, dude. We're already like.
There you go. There it is. I sent it to you.
You guys haven't even gotten into using your own abilities yet. This is all. Like. Holy shit.
Hey, sometimes this is the downside. You can plan all you want, but
Yeah.
It's the dice
Having
that
it
tell you
happen?
how it goes.
Hey, what? No, the Wall of Force, though, no saves. That's clutch.
That's clutch and bullshit at the same time.
Especially considering the fact that Yosef can. Diana can hold him, and Yosef can light the fuse.
And restrain, and also have Dr. Noel Bones restrain as well.
Right, well, he has to try and save against that. And...
Yeah, but still, it's 2 saves, which will eat up legendary resistances
two
and all that
saves,
bullshit.
He could burn almost immediately, and still take a decent fuck ton of damage, because that's 82. Granted, 82 is high, or 51 is high, but that's what 123.
Draven.
half
Draven just died.
60.
Draven.
Yeah,
Draven left.
Yes.
He
It'd be
has
like
died.
another.
I'm out. Good night. Well.
Yeah, I'm dying too. So
Okay,
yeah, it'd be
well,
like another
hey, thanks everybody
66.
for watching. We'll probably do some more planning off camera, and so that way we don't have to screw with this too much when we get back. But
Whoops. Man, I have to do something. I totally that up, but it's fine. That's fine. Good night. I'm the last one standing because I had to stream it, but